Alright, welcome back to Mr.Nuck's. We're continuing to work on our 57 frame. We got it all sandblasted and cleaned up. And what we're doing is we're going around and trying to box in all these areas. Like on the front where we started. We're boxing in that. And on the front of the frame horns, we've rounded those off. So we're kind of just working our way around. Boxing in and re-welding areas that need more weld on them. We boxed in on them body mounts just to kind of try to slick it up. It'll make for a better looking product once it's all finished up and painted. Added some gussets here in the back. Just working our way around, closed in those spring hangers. Working our way up the other side. I'll try to get some video of this side we box it in. Once we get it all boxed in and welded and ground and ready to go, we're going to put it on the rotisserie and hopefully get some paint on it. Alright, welcome back. We're back out here in the shop again today. Cold January day. We've got most of our areas filled in on the frame that we want to do. Most things re-welded and it's coming along good. Fixed a few dents and some bad spots. Got our shock cross member all welded up and in. Starting on our rear end housing. We've got it in there and the purchase tacked on. So now we're at the point where we're going to get our width figured out, get our back brace on, housing ends on, get our axles ordered, and go from there. So follow along and try to get some footage of our rear end narrowing. Alright guys, welcome back. We're back out here in the shop. We've got our back tires somewhat mocked up. The right height set where they're going to be on the car. They fill that wheel opening up real nice. So we've got those in there. We got underneath and measured. Our total width will come up with about 54.5 inches. So we've got that figured out. Taking into account our brake offset, our housing ends. We've got our housing cut to length. You can see we beveled around the housing where the ends are going to weld on. Got our spring perches welded on. Our back brace is welded on to our 9-inch. And we cut a little bow tie out of a piece of 3/16 steel, and we welded it on there. So it's coming along pretty good. We're going to get our narrowing jig slip through there and get the housing ends on and get them tacked on and welded into place. Alright, so we got our rear end pretty well all finished welded. The ends welded on and back brace purchased and kind of what's smoothed up, and I think it's ready for some primer. So with that being said, got a few things to do on the bottom side of our frame. Filling in a few spots and grinding and doing some welding. Next time you see it, it should be ready for primer.